Hello world, today we're doing something a little bit different. This is more so a video that I wanted to film. I have been thinking about this trend that popped up in the beginning of the year which inspired me to make this video. 2026 being the new 2016, and I really don't see it. I think 2016 was the year before we transported into a whole entire new timeline, especially on social media. I think it was a flop year. I don't know how people remember it being like this great and amazing. All that I remember, because my friends, everybody was obsessed with Ariana Grande, everybody was obsessed with Kylie Jenner or King Kylie, everybody was obsessed with Harley Quinn because all my friends are heathens, take it slow, or whatever. And I just remember a lot of YouTube diss tracks. Mom didn't let me play Pokemon Go. And the bottle flip challenge. I think like the worst event in 2016 for me personally was seeing Powerpuff Girls twerking on TV. All of those things are things I don't want to remember. So what made 2016 great for me personally? It was the fond memories that I made with my friends, my family, and the things that I did. And since I was an art kid, the only things that I have as proof that I existed in 2016 was my art. So this video is more so gonna be just me going through my old art from 2016, and I don't think most of this art that I have here, nobody has seen this. So much art that I keep hidden from the world. This hasn't seen the light of day. So I think I'm gonna take like this opportunity to also introduce myself a bit with my old art that I made when I was 12. So I also have like a warning. If there's some things that you find cringe here, sorry, but I don't. I have accepted everything that I've made in my life.
First, that was a phase. And secondly, we felt ashamed so many times in life that I think we're now incapable of feeling it. As in, chemically.
The doctor says we've run out of shameosterone.
I never cared that I was cringe. Just wanted to enjoy life. I think we need to learn how to accept that cringe part of ourselves, because the moment you care, you're called cringe. The moment you're being carefree, you're cringe. If you're an artist, you're cringe. So I'm just cringe free. So I'm sharing a part of my soul right now to you. Let's start with the first category, fan art. I was a huge Undertale fan. I love Undertale still. I have played Undertale exactly 10 years ago. Oh my god. And I haven't touched that game since, because every time I open the game, I cry. It makes me immediately emotional. And I thought to myself, one day I want to make a game of my own. And do you know what I did? I downloaded Game Maker and I followed tutorials online, because Undertale was made in Game Maker. And I followed tutorials online on how to on how to make a video game like Undertale. And then it didn't work out because I didn't know how to program as a kid. Then I discovered that Toby Fox used to make video games in RPG Maker. And so I installed RPG Maker on my computer. I remember making a lot of cutscenes and dialogues and maps, and those were like, I never finished any game, but it was fun to me because I felt like I was doing something and that I could be a game designer one day. And guess what? Today I am studying game art and I'm actually working on indie games. So that's freaking awesome how I just never stopped working towards my goal. I can't describe the feeling like when you wanted to do something as a kid and like 10 years later I'm at the spot where I always wanted to be. So I think that's like, I don't know. I feel very happy that I achieved that for myself, and I hope that like I can make cool games one day. Here is me yelling at an animator. You don't understand. We need a second season of Noragami. And I don't know, was I aware, but the second season was out. Yup, in 2015. That was unnecessary. I signed my work with RT Wolfie, which was my first ever online username, and I used to run an Instagram account. More anime art, Vocaloids. I was also a Vocaloid producer for a bit. I have songs that are out. That's not hidden information. That was like actually recent, really recent. I'm kind of a side quest collector, if you can't tell. And this is my miraculous OC. Isn't she great? And when I was little, I really liked reading comics and manga, and I really liked drawing my own comics, and I drew them in my notebooks. I wanted to always be a comic artist. Remember how I said that everybody was obsessed with Ariana Grande? Every kid, when they found out that I could draw, they would ask me to draw Ariana Grande. And I would, because I want to make other people happy. I think the youth was possessed. And these are some of the drawings that I have, but like most of them have been given away. These are the most important drawings I have drawn from everything that is related to 2016. On the right, this is the most 2016 drawing. The public is not aware. She has the Ariana Grande ponytail. Everything here on the outfit is Kylie Jenner lipstick, and the outfit and the bat is inspired by Harley Quinn. This is like the 2016 starter pack girl. And this was so good I did it again. She has box braids. Kylie Jenner lipstick guns. She is a super spy. This is the proof that I existed in 2016 as an artist. And finally, Ariana Grande is a bunny drinking coffee. There were artists that I really, really looked up to as a kid. And these are some of the drawings that I could find. And some of the artists to me are lost media. I don't know how are they called anymore. I don't know how to find them. In advance, I'm sorry if I pronounce these names horribly. Loish, she was the it girl, the main boss. I'm gonna show you these artists. This is like the old art that Fukari did. I remember even watching on YouTube how they did their art. So you can see what they did. Now we're reaching a specific point of my original comics and stories. So we're starting off with Robot Apocalypse. This was literally just Attack on Titan, but with robots. AI is taking over the world. I was obsessed with anime and Japanese culture, so a lot of the names are gonna be Japanese. Nikki was the main protagonist. Kind of looks like Eren, but with black hair and like the scar. And this other guy, I do not have his name. Have you watched Lego Ninjago? He's essentially Zane, but evil. So essentially the characters live in this apocalyptic world, and it's taken over by robots, and slowly people are dying more and more, and you cannot tell who's real, like in Blade Runner. And this Zane type of character was supposed to be one of their friends, but then they find out that he was infiltrating their group so he could target them and kill them. And then I decided that, okay, this is not that interesting and I don't like it. So we're moving on to a story that doesn't have a name yet. And this is a story that I have not been ready to show a single soul because it has meant so much to me throughout my youth. But I decided, you know what? Who cares? This is my first ever story that I have tried to write as a kid. And my first ever characters that I've drawn. This is Haruko. If you don't know what Haruko means in Japanese, it means child of spring. I was actually born in spring. That's why it's called the child of spring, because it was like somewhat of my self-insert, even though I don't view her exactly as myself. But like, let's say she was somewhat of a self-insert. Okay, she is a self-insert, let's not lie. It's just like I don't see it that way, but it probably is. First, let's read the comic and then I'm gonna tell you what's the story about. We have the cat. It's morning. All kids are already in school except for Huh? Ah, stupid alarm! Waking me up to go to school! Wait, I'm late for school! This is me doing sound effects. Well, good morning. I didn't even finish the sentence this time. Sometime later. Sorry, teacher, that I'm late. It will never happen again. You say that every time, Haruko. Now please sit down and open your book at page 27. I don't know if she's eating. Nom 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 nom. That sandwich looks tasty. Did that cat just talk to me? There goes the sandwich. Ah! Whoa, kid, calm down. Look at Haruko. She's scared of cats. How did I let myself get embarrassed like this? I got to run away. Why did she scream at me? I thought she knew about. I can't believe Haruko's scared of cats. Yeah.
No, what were you saying?
Good thing that school ends tomorrow and I'll be heading off to high school. Do you need help? What? That voice? It's that devil cat. I could help you climb. Besides, I am a cat. And it ends there. This story is about Haruko actually being a magical girl, and she discovered that she's not from this world and that she has to go back to her normal life. She has to go back to her magical school. This is the main cast. So I'm gonna explain to you who's who, and we're gonna go through all the characters. Here's Haruko, and she's half wizard, half werewolf. Because. I think she's supposed to have like the wizard badge because she's with two wizards here. So she's like attending wizardry. And here's me. I'm also in this school flame elf. I'm an elf here. Haruko Kimura, main character. Half werewolf, half wizard. Wizard powers lightning. Wizards would have elements essentially. She has her werewolf form. And here are some of her expressions. She loves cats. A type of character she is an airhead, she's a tomboy, she's a goofball. Oh, she likes ice cream too. She has an ice cream shirt, okay? This outfit, like, she's wearing a lot of grays and she has very similar hair to mine. This is how she used to look like. This is what I actually used to wear to school. Yeah, I really like did a lot of concept art. Oh, my hair got in the way here. Whoops. I was like, I'm gonna draw them so much until they're like imprinted in my memory so I can draw them constantly when I start making the comic, because my idea was like, I'm gonna make a big comic one day with all of these characters. So this is Chia Kawaii. See what her name means. Wisdom, intelligence, or wit. I think the last names haven't been thought through. Why is this letter I dropping there? I am sorry, my presentation was done last minute. She is Haruka's best friend, and she's the smartest in school. She's very ambitious and hardworking, and she can be a little bit irritated by others, but you're gonna see she's a hopeless romantic actually. And even if she looks like angry sometimes at others, she really just wants love, and she's like the most intelligent person in the story probably. Yeah, she's very smart. She can do everything, but she doesn't have magic powers. She even has like a sweater but with short sleeves. That's how much she loves her sweater. Anyway, she has like a magic staff, and the thing about it is that it needs to recharge and it uses lightning powers. And I had this idea that Haruko is like overpowered and she helps her with her powers. So they would like unify their powers and become stronger. Okay, she's kind of sassy. I need to take an aspirin for this guy. I don't like him. I'm passionately angry at characters I made as a 12-year-old, okay? So he's obsessed with Haruko. He's in love with her, but he's love bombing her constantly. She just can't get a piece of her mind. He was definitely inspired by Cat Noir. He's crazy. He's crazy. Look at him. Only Haruko can pet me. Okay. Taneki is a complete derivative from Neki from the last story. Because I was like, maybe I need a boy in my story because when I was little, I was just constantly drawing girls and I thought like I only need girl characters. I was trying to be more inclusive. I have a specific thing where I saw a comic dub. I think it was Adrian slowly turning into a werecat. And he had these hands, and I thought that was the coolest thing. Also, he turns into a cat, inspired by a specific episode in Tokyo Mew Mew. One of my first memory was me watching Tokyo Mew Mew. So all of those episodes have developed my brain. Half of my brain is me, and the other half is Tokyo Mew Mew. Oh my god, this... Okay, he's very cute. I really didn't know how to draw boys, and I drawn him so many times. He looked very feminine, which is not inherently a problem. That wasn't my intention. But now looking back at it, he's never getting a rework. He's staying like this. This is why I have a problem with this freaking character and why he makes me so mad. So this is how they met, essentially. So she brings in a cat, and she's like, "You're so cute and adorable," and then pff, I'm out. Her soul said I'm out. I kissed a boy! And that's how they met. Sophia, she is the mean girl. Why does she look like that one YouTuber? So she was rocking the bob before, but now she has like long hair. But her hair is kind of cool. She's like, she's a little bit alternative. The stereotype, I really don't like this stereotype. It's like I didn't know how to make a mean girl, so I made a mean girl that has blonde hair and wears pink, and it's like Regina George, whatever. Okay, we have our first villain, Susan, the Mad Hattress. And I really did like an in-depth design of her. She's crazy! She also likes having fun. She's also very emotional, and she has a redemption arc. And she's not inherently a bad person. She's like a reoccurring villain, and then later on she becomes friends with the main cast. So in her color palette, I have never colored her, and I'm gonna show you on the screen a little cute drawing I did of her recently, a little bit more redesigned. But she's supposed to have like these pastel candy colors because she has a lot of cookies, lollipops, candy. She has wings. You stab her more and more, but she laughs it off. Okay. Monami? We're gonna see what that means. True beauty. Young woman of true and lasting beauty. Everybody finds her pretty, but she's like very sensitive. She's a fashionista. She is very eco-friendly, very, very shy. She has anxiety. You killed an animal?
No, this is fake fur.
She's kind of like Fluttershy, okay? Ignore the panda girl. I know nothing about this guy. He's a werewolf. He's very cold and blunt, and he can get kind of irritated. He has no friends. He doesn't care to have friends, and many people are scared of him. He looks like a very scary guy, but when you talk to him, he's just like, oh, okay. He's This fist says I was forced to wear this. Best face. This is his best face. His normal face. It's like all of the same face. He just looks at you like... We have reached actual character interactions. You can see my humor here, shining through. I can't live without you. Then die. I have to study more. I can't stop. That's actually really relatable.
He's taller than me.
And you're shorter than me, so? Didn't even blink. That's a very annoying... I'm retconning this. This never happened. You like him? Oh, and she is looking at somebody. So the main cast is going to the karaoke club. I am being annoyed. Well, folks, now table 7 is gonna sing us something. Hey, we're next. I'll go first. Lolly. All the glasses break. How did I do? Gee, you are freaking terrible. I hate your singing. My ears are bleeding. What? And you can do better. And I didn't end this filler episode, but knowing Haruko, yes, I can sing better than you. Start singing even worse. I was still shipping Taneki and Haruko, which I don't agree on a moral level. She should file a restraining order against him. We have somebody here, and I didn't draw this person. Who do you think is this person here? You can guess. I don't even know who this is. I can guess by what I have erased here, but I'm not gonna tell you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for, I don't know, being interested in my little personal shenanigan. I don't know, should I finish this story? I don't know, I've been thinking about it ever since, like, I found these old drawings professionally or whatever. It's not the smartest thing to just, like, take an old story that you wrote as, like, 12 and make it into an actual thing. But I think I can improve the story because I care about these characters, and I think there is potential. If I could rework it a little bit more, I could make it an actual enjoyable story. And I usually make personal videos like this. This was like my first very personal video, so yeah, thank you for watching and